and we start on Thursday night.
Boom.
Chris will be in L.A. It's hotter than hell, literally, in Los Angeles. Chris will be out there basking in the heat. I will be sitting up here, not here, but over there, same general area for the Football Night in America pregame show. The Bills, everybody's on the Bills as the 2022 eventual champions. They're 2.5-point favorites at the Rams. The Rams are hanging the banner, and they're home underdogs. They are one of 10 home underdogs this weekend. All right, let's jump right in the pool. Chris, 52.5 over-under, Rams 2.5-point dogs. Who do you like? Give me your reasoning. Give me your score.
Yeah, well, it is going to be hot. That does stink. I will say that. You're lucky you're avoiding that one. And you know, yes, gosh, a damn suit in the hot. I can't believe it. I'm really disappointed by that.
Swamp ass.
But I'm a swamp ass, except it's going to be, you know, on a suit with a tie. That's horrible.
Swamp body.
Seriously. But the game itself, of course, excited. Really am. I guess there's a part of me, again, here. I'm going with the Bills to win the football game. I am, and to cover the spread. I'm going to ride that train. The Bills, I only really have one big question about them, and that's Ken Dorsey, the offensive coordinator. Other than that, I feel pretty good. O-line should be better. Running back should be better. We know they got pretty good receivers and a good tight end. The defense with Von Miller, I think, should be better. It does bother me Tre'Davious White is not there. But I think with the O-line being better, that great Rams pass rush, and, oh, wait, you got to deal with the one guy who can avoid the pass rush as good as anybody in the sport, in Josh Allen, plus has the size to hang in there and play that style of football. I don't know, Mike. You've heard me all along. I think the Bills are a team on a mission. I do. I think they've only gotten better in this offseason through free agency. The Rams, still damn good, but I don't know if they necessarily got better. And then you add in the Stafford elbow thing throughout training camp. They haven't played much in the preseason on either side of the ball, the starters. I feel like the Bills have a little bit of an advantage there. I'm going Bills 30-21 on the road to open up the season.
Yeah, look, I'm concerned about the shift from Brian Daboll to Ken Dorsey as offensive coordinator, in large part because you have been banging that drum for months. So at some point, I'm going to hear the drum beat, and it's going to resonate with me.
It's a big question.
And look, Chris, people I talk to, there's just a vibe about the Bills this year.
Yeah.
That just, it feels a little off, okay? Behind the curtain, it feels a little off. We saw how they handled the Matariza situation. Far from ideal. Far from ideal. And I think that the pressure is getting to the coaching staff and or the front office. They have the weight of the world on their shoulders this year. It is a lot to expect. There are a lot of great teams in the AFC. I don't know what they did to deserve this bullseye. They didn't make it to the AFC Championship last year. And yes, you can say they're on a mission, but it's not going to be an easy mission.
No.
Not with all the great teams they have to play. And then now, on top of everything else, they are going to Los Angeles on the night when the defending Super Bowl champions are hanging their banner, and somehow the Bills can't even say they expect us to lose that game. They're expected to win that game right out of the gates. I think it's too much for the Bills, and it plays right into the Rams' advantage. Sean McVay has had 7 months to come up with a game plan for week one. Well, 5 months, whatever, however long since the schedule locked in, he's known it's going to be the Bills. He's ready to go. They still have Aaron Donald. They still have Jalen Ramsey. They've added Bobby Wagner. And yes, they've had some losses, but all in all, I think the Rams are still one of the most talented teams in the NFL. Matthew Stafford's elbow could be an issue later in the year. For now, it's fine. That's all that matters is right now. I think the Rams win this game 30-24. So I'm going over, and I'm going Rams straight up, and obviously cover since they're the underdogs. And, you know, people, oh, you hate the Rams. I don't make my picks based on who I like or don't like. At times I get a little bit sick of the Rams act, and I am pissed off that there was no accountability for Aaron Donald after swinging helmets a couple of weeks ago. I think it's shameful, and it sends a horrible message to everyone at every level of the sport. But I also look at the Rams, and I say, this night, this game, Rams win.
All right. I like it. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know. There's a vibe of just the Rams I just can't buy onto right here in week one. And I guess maybe I'm a little swayed by being up in Buffalo, seeing it in person, the way their defense played in every preseason game. And I just look at the rosters, like I said, and I just feel like one team got better and the other team did not. I know they got Bobby Wagner, but no Darius Williams, no Von Miller, Whitworth gone. There's some guys that are great contributors that I guess scare me, and that just that overtook my fear of your Ken Dorsey question, which is very real. There's no doubt, and we're going to see how that goes. Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my Unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.